to that. Yeah, you added a little flavor.
All right.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I will
Get
introduce.
closer to your fucking boyfriend, dude.
Come here, sweetie.
God damn, I'm the fucking
Howdy.
couch whore today.
He is a couch whore. Howdy, folks. We are back. New setup, kind of. We moved the couch.
Yeah, we just moved the couch.
Brand new fucking place.
Yeah.
We don't have this closer.
But today we are going to be reviewing the highly anticipated movie Heretic with Hugh Grant. So
is it highly anticipated?
Yeah.
I was pretty.
That trailer
pumped.
set a lot of people off.
Yeah. Pretty pumped for that movie. Can you stop gripping my feet with your grips?
Hayden does it to me every week, so I gotta do it to you.
Those are a bunch of chimpanzees. What? You guys keep grabbing each other's fucking toes with your feet.
You keep grabbing each other's.
So we'll be talking about that, reviewing that.
Yep.
And then the next thing is, I want to talk about that game.
The one you were showing me?
The one I'm like
The
obsessed
foreskin
with.
one?
Yep.
Yeah. Drova Forsaken Kin.
3 skin.
But
Skin.
Jesus Christ. Talk about that, and then I want to just talk about horror icons.
Yeah.
That
Same.
was kind of the big thing.
I've been feeling it too lately.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's, got Heydong, Jamie, myself. We're here.
We're doing stuff.
November 10th.
Dude, I don't know what day it
10th,
is.
13th episode.
All I know it's
13th?
Lucky
Tsunami
fucking
Day.
13. It's 13th episode.
Yeah, 13th.
Good episode. Talk about horror icons.
Pretty
We
straight.
didn't plan that either.
Uh-uh.
It's how things happen for us. They just do
They just kind of fall into place.
every time.
All right. Well,
Who wants to
how do
start?
you guys want to start this fucking review?
Can I start?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Because I have thoughts. Historically, I'm not the most gigantic A24 fan, but I like this one. Largely in part to Hugh Grant just being a fucking lunatic in this movie. Just, my God. He's so good that it's almost a problem when he's not on screen. Hans and I were talking about this a little bit before we started rolling, but it's like there's the scenes where, and everyone's acting is incredible. Cinematography is fantastic. Sound design is awesome. Acting is awesome. All the stuff that makes up the movie is killer. But even with all 3 characters acting being killer, 4 if you count a certain that 70 show individual.
That was a cool little
Yeah, it was.
cameo.
It
I
was.
like, damn, he does pass for a pastor.
Yeah. When Hugh Grant's not on screen, it's a little bit of a detriment to the movie.
Yeah.
You kind of feel, even if he's like there, like his presence is there, or he's sort of around, if he's not like on screen, it kind of suffers. I guess we'll do spoiler free because it's still very new.
Yeah.
This movie, I'm just gonna say it now. I feel like people should go see it.
Yeah,
It's worth
yeah,
watching.
for
It's
sure.
definitely worth
Yeah.
a watch.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, fuck. If Hugh Grant's not there,
You feel it.
it's a little fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just kind of seals the entire show
Yep.
for the most part. The girls
Both
acting
excellent.
is great.
Yep.
Yeah. But he has such a stage presence in the movie that it shows. It
Yep.
just shows really how good he is in this movie, playing just kind of a guy that questions religion and studies things, I guess.
Well, and he's also like terrifying but likable, and
Yeah.
I love when you get that blend of the two. It just because it makes you feel weird. Devil's Rejects kind of is a very different but similar kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
they're the most foul human beings, like just like horrendous individuals, but like you can't help but like them, and you feel weird about it, and
Yeah.
so it's like
It questions your morality.
Right.
Which is great, and I feel like that's what movies should do.
right. It's like you're not, rooting for him, but you like him.
Give like a general synopsis. of
Ooh,
the
it's gonna be
movie.
tough without spoilers. Hey, and give a general synopsis without spoilers.
So
You do it better because
these-
I'll fuck up.
These 2 Mormon missionaries, they go on a what is it that they do when they go door to door trying to? I mean, they go door to door
Go
trying
on an
to sell
adventure.
Their quest.
Yeah, they
Quest.
go door to door trying to sell, Mormonism, and they have a list of people that they go and check in on, and he was on that list.
Yes.
They get to Hugh Grant's house, and
Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed, he's very upfront about the metal in the walls. He's like, just so you know, if you come in, I do have metal in the walls.
Just
And
like
they're
that.
well, we can't come in because if there's not a woman present. And he's like, oh, well, my wife's in the,
Just
Just give us
And
the
well,
synopsis.
just the
They're-
synopsis, not in detail.
No, I'm just trying to give a base layer. And so they go in trying to sell him Mormonism, and then he basically kind of turns it on them, and it becomes more of like a, what'd you say, just a psychological, terror for them? Trying to tear their, religious beliefs.
Kind of, but also then not really. Like, and this is where I also start having problems with the movie, because they do have some really good back and forths, especially at the beginning. The first 2/3 of the film, I think, are incredible. I think it kind of loses a little bit by third act. Overall, a lot of stuff just kind of drops out for me. One of the things that was a big bummer, as much as I enjoy the movie, was the back and forths between Sister Barnes and Sister Paxton. And
You
then,
didn't like their beginning?
no, I did. I loved when they
didn't
were
like them
going
talk
back
about
and
the
forth with
Magnum
Mr. Reed.
condoms?
No.
Okay.
When they were going back and forth with him, kind of, as things are being revealed a little bit more, and they're starting to feel a little bit unsafe. The arguments on both ends were really good. And then I guess the big reveal sort of ends up being a little disappointing for as intelligent
underwhelming.
as it's very underwhelming
Well, I feel
for
like-
as intelligent as the conversation. What they could have done with that, again, being someone who's not atheistic, not religious, but on that nice little spiritual sweet side, they both make really good points. They all make really good points throughout. And then the reveal is just the laziest fucking trope. That's one of my issues with atheism as a whole, is it's so fucking lazy. It can be incredibly lazy. And this just falls into the most like typical lazy trope.
Well, that was the point he was trying to get across without spoilers, but like that was the point of it, was like there is nothing. It's
That wasn't his
just-
point.
What do you mean? His point
His
was that
point
there's
was
there's
control.
control. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, his
Like,
point was that that religion
It's
was
just
control.
control.
Right. That's the like laziest, most base atheistic point. Like especially the way they set up for the first 2/3 of the film with all these like super intellectual back and forths to end it on that note. And they kind of do it with the religious girls too. Everyone's arguments just end up being the most like base level, aggravating. And again, they put so much in that beginning dialogue that it's just a really bummer way to end it. And also, again, like Hans and I were saying at the beginning, it was before we were recording, with A24, usually, even if the movies are slow, there's some sort of like really good reveal.
And it was
This one's a
underwhelming.
little bit lacking.
I feel like the journey to that point was
That's
really good.
That's the thing, is again, the first 2/3 are awesome. It's that last act where stuff kind of just...
It kind of fell
I was gonna
apart.
say the dialogue just
Well, that's what I was going to say
good.
is
Mm-hmm.
the
they
dialogue
did a
in
good
it
job.
Oh,
felt like
1000%.
Tarantino.
The writing was good.
I felt like I was in
Me too.
'cause most movies don't hit that point where you're into the conversation like you're a part of it. Like you're actually questioning what they're talking about, what you think about it, and you feel a part of it. That's what I liked about this movie. Every conversation near, the third act was just so, I was so into it, and I gave a shit. I was like, no, this is, like, I totally agree with him. And then they do their rebuttal, and you're like, okay, like, you see
There's
both
an
sides.
actual intellectual debate going on in this movie, which was nice.
Which one was Sister Barnes?
Sister Barnes was the
black-haired one?
Yes,
Yeah, I felt like whenever she gave her retort, it was like, oh shit, like
Right.
she actually kind of
understands all aspects of religion, and that's the thing, is like it's not a atheist versus Mormon film. It is a religion versus atheist, to a degree, and that's a nice little bit of refreshing take on it, because Sister Barnes is well versed in all different types of religion, because she wasn't born in the church. Sister Paxton was. Sister Barnes's family found the church later on. So she's kind of more well-versed.
Also, I did
Less
like,
virgin-y.
I did like that like twist that they did like midway through.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was like,
well, I
mean,
like the
it's
twist
nice.
itself.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the twist itself. I didn't love
Well, I just
the
meant
lack of
character swap.
Right, same. I didn't love the lack of that individual. That presence also was, you could feel it. You know what we're talking about?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, that's the part I didn't like.
You didn't like the sister swap?
Yeah, I didn't think the other individual was able to sort of carry a lot of that on her own as well.
I just thought that she was.
But I like the idea.
I thought she was just more like she wasn't as dumb as she was playing.
No, she wasn't, and she
she was
also
actually very observant.
she does get some good character growth through it. I don't know if it's character growth or if it's more so like layers that are uncovered
I think it's just
naturally.
perseverance.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking of something completely different.
Do you know
pie
where?
scene? I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I'm thinking
we're
of the pie
talking
scene.
Oh, the
about-
pie
we're talking
scene was
about the
great.
two main characters.
Yeah. No, I like that. I enjoyed Barnes, right?
Yeah, Barnes is
I
yeah.
enjoy her.
Fucking three characters. We can't remember the
Yeah, I know.
names.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the
Not the candle scene.
No,
Oh,
I'm
the
thinking of the
the
pie
actual.
scene.
Gotcha.
Pie
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scenes in this movie that are fucking awesome. There's good scenes, and I just have a problem with it because I wanted more
Right.
of the.
Crazy. You wanted the religious.
I wanted the A24.
Right.
zest
You
that they
actually
put
wanted
on.
the A24.
That's the thing is
I didn't.
they did the more realistic take, which is I appreciate and it's cool, whatever. But with a movie like this
You
and
wanted
what
there to
they
be like
had
a portal to hell at the very
No,
end.
nothing like
No,
that.
I just meant like
I wanted the pie thing to be real.
Oh.
I wanted that
Right.
supernatural.
and at the very end for them to be like, oh fuck, it was.
That's what I'm saying.
know?
I wanted that to be kind of like, oh shit, like the most typical A24 fashion. And
Yeah.
they did the opposite, which is cool, fine with it. But I wanted the A24
Yeah, same.
zest.
I did too.
And now I'm like, do I like the A24 zest? Do I not?
I think it just depends, to be honest.
Sorry, I'm sick.
And
Getting
We're
over being sick.
also it's very kind of. I'm realizing it's kind of a difficult movie to talk about. Like
Yeah,
being
'cause there's-
vague.
it's
because
so-
it is.
because it's
a streamline.
You want to
Yep.
go because they only in the trailer they only show maybe
They don't show shit.
the first quarter of it.
Yeah, they just show the interaction in the beginning and the second room.
Yeah.
It's a movie that should be watched. Like I do think it needs to be watched. I do like it a lot.
I just
It's
think
same.
I think
the ending
the
should.
point I got out of it was like
It's what
I guess
everyone
if you're
knows.
yeah,
It was
everybody
left
knows.
surprisingly ambiguous.
Yeah.
which I liked. Yeah, a little bit.
With the butterfly thing?
Yeah, yeah.
That was I don't want to well, I mean they show it, but like it's
Right.
not there.
But it's yeah.
I figured the thing in
Right,
my
but-
head, I was like, oh, it's just like if religion comforts you, good for you.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
can
got out
see
of it.
that.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, that's one. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
we're at the same.
But there's no. That's like it's her experience.
Yeah,
At the end, like
exactly.
the nothing is like hard. It's ambiguous still. Like one's experience is one's experience, and they leave that as sort of like the overarching theme down to the ending. It doesn't. I was concerned it was going to go one way or the other, which I think would have been a real big disservice to this movie. And again, I think one of my problems with the movie is it sets up so much cool shit and certain things it delivers on and other things it's sort of just down to the most fucking basic. And to me, that was a little bit of a disservice to certain characters. But yeah, it's not trying to like preach at anyone one way or another, which I like.
Not at all. Actually.
And that was something like I said, I was kind of worried about that going in.
Well, I feel like that's what Hugh Grant's character was him trying to hammer home. There's fucking nothing.
Right.
And then them, it's like,
Right. It's a back and forth.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like you're going based off this, and that,
I'd say it's a movie that needs to be watched.
Yeah.
I think people really need to watch. Just
Well,
if you're, it's so hard to talk about because religion's such a touchy subject for
It is.
a lot of people,
Yeah.
and I don't feel like any of us here.
I don't feel like it shits on any religion.
No, it doesn't.
at all.
And it doesn't show on atheism either.
No, it doesn't shit on anything. It's a very grounded middle of the road.
And the
There's
thing
this,
is,
there's this, whatever.
It doesn't feel like a fence sitter either.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No.
He knows where he stands, they know where they stand,
Right.
and they stay to their beliefs.
Yeah.
And he just gives examples of like different things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but see, that was one of the things that bothered me about not bothered me, but being, I love ancient history. I love learning about different religions and different traditions and various thoughts of atheistic, or various schools of atheistic thought. One of the bigger bummers to me was as the movie kind of goes on, things get a little more in depth. When they do start to when they do start to kind of go back and forth, again, there's some intelligent dialogue and they code it really well because the characters are so well acted. Mm-hmm. But the points, if you know anything about any kind of ancient history or even atheistic schools of thought, either or, they're very base level. And again, I get it's a 2-hour movie. You can't fit everything in there. But I was surprised at how skimp we were on how far back in history we wanted to go to present.
Oh.
I was like, well, we're going to go, we're just going, that's as far back as we're going to go with the whole Judaism thing. Like, that's very, like, that is not, again, I get for the average person, that's different because the average person doesn't give a shit, like, to the degree where I, like, nerd out about this stuff. But again, for an A24 movie, it was like the one time I kind of wanted to, like, really in-depth, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Take people on the crazy fucking historical ride.
Mm-hmm. That it's very surface level on things. Like, it hits home with, like, few certain things where you're like, okay, like, it's trying to feed the general audience, like, this is religion.
Right.
There's this. You're gonna
It
know
does
this.
the explanations.
Yeah, it does the explanations, but it doesn't go super in depth.
It doesn't go super old.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like the newer explanations.
Yeah.
I say newer, like the last like 3,000 years, but it is like the newer explanations.
Yeah.
And she does the same thing.
Yeah.
When she kind of retorts at one point and she was like, oh, well, Horus, and they do that whole thing. You can go a lot farther back than that. Yeah. And so, like, again, to me, it kind of does a little bit of a disservice.
Well, that's
skimping a little bit on that shit.
To me, it's a movie going into the theaters. No,
that's why I had to remind myself.
Fucking doubt that anyone that is watching this movie, besides people that are kind of like where you're at,
right?
Because I don't know religion
that shit
or anything like that as much as you do. I know the general thing for like what the movie gave. That's what I know.
Right.
So think of me as like a guy that doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I'm being a nitpicky bitch.
Your Sister Paxton.
Yeah, I'm basically Sister Paxton. Like, oh, that's sketch.
Dude, that was so fucking funny. She was funny, dude.
She was.
She was like unintentional.
She was great.
It was. I think it was supposed to be intentionally funny, but
yeah, she's supposed to be the audience member, and then it kind of flipped on its.
But
okay, but yeah, the movie I feel like didn't want to go too in depth because of the audience.
Right. Yeah.
People come to go see a horror thriller movie. And that's what you're gonna get with
and
this.
There was no like hammering in some.
No, you're not getting a message.
Yeah.
There's no fucking message behind it, which is nice.
Which is something we talk about a lot.
Yeah, we don't like the message.
Well, I think there was a message, but like it was not.
No, not
like.
I'm not saying in your face.
It's not ham-fisted.
Yeah, it's making you think. Like, use your brain just a little bit to watch the movie.
Literally, yeah.
Yep.
I think that's
so.
Make your own decision, essentially, which is nice.
Check the movie out.
Yeah, give it a watch.
Yep.
What's your...
I give it a solid 8.5.
I give it 7.
I'm going to go 7.5. So,
yeah.
I liked it.
It's good. It's a good watch. Definitely, if you can go catch it at the theater, check it out. It's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
I want to know about this game that you've been playing. You've been playing it or you've been just watching?
No, I've been playing it.
Oh,
It's been bad.
It's bad?
No.
It's been bad.
Yeah. Oh. His addiction to it.
Like
20 hours, you said?
I dumped in 20 hours and I got the game on Tuesday. I've been sick.
Yeah.
I need to be in bed.
He has an excuse. He's been sick.
I've been doing half days at work to save PTO, but then I come home.
Busts it out.
And I'm like, I need to lay in bed. But Drove is calling me. The foreskin.
So what's it about?
Me. It's basically...
3 skin. There's only 3 of us today, buddy.
Jesus Christ. It's basically... So it's an indie game. It's all in 36 or 32-bit, like old school Atari shit. And it's an RPG. It plays like a Dark Souls game, which is very weird for a 2D
So is it
game.
a side-scroller?
Yeah, essentially. Not a side-scroller. You can like move around the map. It's huge. It's like Skyrim. Imagine Skyrim, but on a...
Can you look around? Like, can you 360? Okay.
It's all top view, but your character's in the center.
Yeah.
You can... So the story is you're part of these, like, people that need to get to Drova. Or you're from Drova, trying to get out of Drova to go to another place to save the world from, like, a corruption. Mm-hmm. So you have a crystal that you give to the druids, whatever. It sounds like super kiddie, but when you play it, it's, like, mature. So, like, you can kill shit, chop them up, and whatever. Mm-hmm. The vibe I got from the game is it's like when I first played Breath of the Wild. Dude, the feels when you open that game and you go into the open world and you're like, holy shit, this is awesome. Yeah. Obviously, it's not the same.
Right.
But it gave me that feeling where I was like a kid again, where what Breath of the Wild did, where it was just like, it was like a breath of fresh air. Mm-hmm. So you basically... have to get to this new place, and you have to take this crystal to the druids to save this place. But it's so in-depth because you can go hunting, you can go fishing, you can craft, you can, like, eat food how fucking Breath of the Wild is, where, like, it gives you a perk.
Oh, yeah,
like, you need to go up into the fucking thing, so you have to eat chili peppers, and you're hot, whatever. It's kind of like that.
Fire cider.
Yeah. Shut up. So it's basically like that. The combat's really challenging. For me, because I'm stupid.
For Hans, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
From what I saw from that villain that you were fighting, at least, it kind of reminded me of the thing from the Ritual, but like...
Oh, the Wendigo?
Yeah, but like smaller, more humanoid. Yeah. Really cool.
The story's really good. And there's a lot of shit you can do. And, dude, I've just been fucking playing the shit out of it. I'm thinking about it right now. I can't stop thinking about it. I've had dreams about playing it. That's how bad it is. Yeah. I really like the game.
Just so everyone's aware, his setup is right here.
It's right there.
His bedroom is right there. And homeboy's having dreams while he's right there about walking over here.
I live for it, please.
I need it.
Oh God!
But it's a good game.
Crawling to the fucking
dude. I'm for it. But yeah, it's called Drova Forsaken Kin, not foreskin.
Oh,
Forsaken
gotcha.
Kin.
Okay, that's right. That's
Still
right.
foreskin to me, damn it.
I was so tired when you sent that text. I legit was like, what the fuck
I was
is
just
foreskin?
waking up
Everyone
and I saw
thought
foreskin.
Foreskin.
Yeah, no, it's. I think I'm gonna go on an indie
Deep dive
adventure.
What was the other game you were showing me?
Mirthwood?
No, one before that.
Oh, Cumverse?
Murkywood?
Oh, Cumverse.
You had another one called Cumverse.
No.
Oh yeah, we'll show you after.
There's a game that I was playing that I checked out on Steam when I was working from home.
Monopoly?
No, actually, what was it called? The
original?
One?
You have glitter in your ear.
Huh?
You have glitter in your ear.
Yeah.
Fuck were you doing last night?
Last night, Riley's mom put glitter on all the guys. I swear I wasn't at a strip club.
Anyways, Hayden found a game called Cumverse.
No, it's like a mixture of like I don't know if you guys know what Sifu is. You know what Sifu is?
Yeah, I know what seafood.
Yeah, we have seafood all the time. I love lobster, crab.
I seafood and I eat it.
I love seafood.
No, it's like a mixture of like the Raid and Sifu. So like
what is it called?
Gunplay. I downloaded it and now I
Trepang?
Huh?
Trepang? Trepang?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
That's cool.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Trepang.
No.
Trepang.
Trepang 2?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's it.
Did it play like Fear?
No, it's a third-person shooter.
Oh, it's a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
My bad.
But I found it through TikTok. Somebody was posting about it. I played it. It's still in the early development period, but it does give you like that Raid.
Just like you.
Like it reminds me of the fighting. Wait, what?
His brain's not fully developed.
My brain's not fully developed today. Yeah.
It's still in the beta. It's not even an alpha.
This piece of brain's actually sticking out, so it's not working properly.
What is the game called?
I don't fucking know.
What the fuck?
I can't remember. I'm trying to look it up on my Steam account. And it
like
won't
I said,
pull up.
still in alpha?
Yeah, it's still in beta.
Beta or alpha?
Fucking one or the other.
You're in beta. The game's in alpha.
He's in beta. That's
We're
right.
in a master beta.
Jesus fucking Christ.
One of those episodes today, folks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's right here. I have it.
I don't think he has it. Why are you putting that on there? Your glass goes on there.
What? Yeah, because I don't want to leak, dude.
I'm leaking
I'm leaking.
out of my nose.
Yeah, Hansi's sick.
Man,
Getting over it.
He's been
Dude,
getting
you
over it
came
for like a week.
so prepared.
dude, the most prepared I've ever been. I just had my review for I
Heretic.
can't remember the name of the movie.
Heretic.
For Heretic, and that's
The Hugh Grant movie.
about it. And then I have my horror icon in my head.
Oh no, I'm just talking. Okay, well now we're moving on. We're off.
No,
of
because it
Drova.
made me think of, since you're playing that game on Steam, I was like, oh fuck,
Oh.
I wanted to bring that
Well,
up because
The next game I'm going to try is Mirthwood, which is
That was
another.
the one you showed me?
It's a 2D like folk tale.
It looks cool.
Like
kind of
fairies.
what's it called? What's that one that's on?
Don't Starve. It looks like
Yeah,
Don't Starve.
yeah.
So it's got that paper mache look to it. That game looked fucking good too, so I might buy that and play it.
Also, R.I.P. Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
Dude, I can't believe that
An
shit.
incredible character actor.
No shit.
He just loved horror. That man would show up in anything and just like fucking murder it every time.
Every time.
I watched a movie with him like 2 years ago where he's like playing it's like a modeling agent, and he's only in the movie for like 2 minutes, like when like the main character like FaceTimes him, and he steals the whole show for like
It's always
2
like
minutes. He's just like,
It's not the Neon Demon, is it?
no, it was Victoria's Missing or something like this. I can't remember what it's called. It was on Tubi. Not a great movie, but he's there for like 2 minutes total, and he just like steals the whole movie. Like Tony Todd was so cool. Hatchet,
Yeah.
Candyman. I love all the Candyman
Also,
movies. They
him-
get worse, but they're all good.
Him voicing Venom was fucking awesome.
Yep.
He was the voice of Venom in
Yep.
the new Spider-Man game. Spider-Man
Oh,
2.
the game. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry,
I thought you were talking
not-
about the movie.
No, that's Tom Hardy.
No, I know.
This is Venom. Axe of Blood is the game that I was talking about.
Oh,
Axe of
okay.
Blood?
Axe of Blood, yeah. And this guy's basically trying to avenge his family. And it's giving Raid 2 vibes.
It's giving.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It's still definitely like in the so they're still making it. Like there's only one chapter of the game out.
I've seen this game.
But it's a little wonky
Of course.
trying to play it.
Most things in beta are.
The idea of it though is very, I like it a lot. I missed something here.
Clearly. Well. Dude, you're killing me. You hungover?
I'm gonna go home. Not even hungover. That's the thing. I'm just tired.
The hamster
Dude, I
is
slept
not
so
running.
good. I slept so good last
The
night.
hamster's dead. It's just.
The wheel's just like this.
It's funny. They were all hanging out, and I was like,
The gerbil.
I was like, I'm gonna Irish goodbye this.
Did you?
I went upstairs.
You never Irish goodbye.
I've been Irish goodbye.
Have you? So happens you get older. You fucking.
So I just went upstairs and I took a nap, and then I like woke back up not as drunk as I was, and then I went down there and they were all still there. I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And Nick was like, "Oh, we're just hanging out. I don't know how much.
Means
I
we
don't know
don't
how
want
much
you
longer.
here."
I don't know how much longer." And I was like, "I'm gonna go back to bed." I was like, "Okay, good night." They were up late.
Yeah, speaking of Nick, we gotta have Nick on.
Yeah, on the same.
He wants
We gotta
us
have
to
him on.
watch 3 movies. I swear he texted me them, but 3 movies that we should check out, all by the same director.
Oh yeah, the one he showed me one of them.
They're like 3 different genres, but
That French one we were watching. I think we got through like half of it before everybody like that was hanging out with us was just like they tuned out. I was still watching it with him, but everybody else was just like they didn't give a fuck.
Speaking of French, before we move on, I do want to say that was one thing I very much appreciated about Heretic is it did not do the typical A24. Get your fucking nasty feet. You and your brother in the fucking feet thing.
fuck, I did that one time.
Get him, Hans. Double team him.
It doesn't do the croissanty French pinky out, nose up thing that a lot of A24 movies do to the degree that a lot of them do.
Yeah.
It was very much enjoyable for like a normal audience. Anyone can go watch it and have a good time, even with the mass amount of dialogue. It's excellent and enjoyable. I don't like when A24 is like, hey, we're so much smarter than you, and we know it. And
Go
they're
watch
really
Men.
not. Right. Like,
God.
but this is a very good sweet spot, and I think they did a really good job overall with that movie. So not to go back to that, but I wanted to throw that in because I meant to bring that up earlier. It's
Yeah.
not super French and croissanty. So yeah.
Horror icons.
Yep.
So I just wanted to bring this up. Since we haven't had a new horror icon since what, 80s? Who's the last horror icon that
Did
came
you
out?
say the guy from Hatchet? Can't remember his name though.
Oh, God, I can't either.
I wouldn't even
haven't
say
seen-
that though.
No, he didn't quite get there.
He didn't
No,
take
it
off
was
like
Very close.
Sci-fi movies was the Hatchet series. I feel like
sci-fi.
that's what they reminded me of. The Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh,
yeah.
They're always on there.
Yeah.
Every creature feature and
Don't get me wrong, they were gross as fuck.
Yeah, they were great. The first one
great.
specifically was awesome. Again, Tony Todd.
yeah, exactly. Just fucking. But what I wanted to say is,
Victor Crowley. There we go. That's his name.
Victor Crowley.
Damn.
Ozzy.
You get copyrighted now because that was
Yeah,
so good.
I was gonna
gotta
say
take it easy.
the impact that art has done for horror and how he's pretty much, to me, he's up there with Jason, Freddy. Like that fucker just
Showed up, smiled, and
then I don't know. I feel like he's to a higher degree now.
Yep.
Because we haven't had shit for how many years now? The last movie of the OG guys was what?
the
Freddy?
Halloween. No, the Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
But those didn't. The people loved 2018, and then the other two kind of people were very debated. And I also think that when Michael came back, like it was really cool for a second. But I know by the end of ends, everyone was a little burnt out. People that really liked that series and people that didn't, everyone was kind of burnt out on, like, had some Halloween burnout again. And I could very much just see that happening again with Jason too. Whereas like art, no one's burnt on art yet. People were just fascinated with what's going to happen next. Like how much kookier and more insane can you fucking make him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does pretty much everything right.
Right.
Like, it does the slasher in the first one.
Yep.
And the second one...
Grindhousey slasher.
Yeah, it's grindhousey. And then the second one gets into the supernatural shit like Jason.
A little bit of sword and sorcery shit.
Yeah. And then third one kind of takes off with...
A nice little combo of both, and then also
it does the Freddy, dream sequence
Yep.
stuff in the second and third. And then I don't know, it just
It's
kind of
a
hits
nice combo.
it hits every mark that all the OGs did. And I know that's kind of his thing, is paying tribute, all the inspirations from all the OG stuff.
all doing his own thing.
Yeah, now he's at the top of the game, I feel like, because we haven't had anything since Halloween. Even then, Freddy came out.
Well,
Yeah, the Freddy was back. That was what
2010
2010.
Yeah.
when that
That
Nightmare
was
on
the
Elm
last
Street
time.
came
I don't
out.
give a fuck what anybody says. That one was. I liked it.
I did too. The special effects are bad.
Yeah.
A lot of I think Jackie Earl Haley was a good Freddy. I think his effects just looked horrendous, but the music was good. I like what they did with the story. Everyone's like, oh, you don't make him a child, whatever. Like, it's already hinted at a ton in the first. Like, they blatantly said it in this one. It's hinted at in all the other Nightmare on Elm Street movies. And Wes Craven was originally going to do that, I believe. Yeah, and this one he is. And then they kind of pulled back on it and said it was too dark before they put the first one out, and they kind of just made him a child murder. But it's always sort of, that idea is always kind of floating around. And some people go, oh, it didn't need to be blatantly said. Maybe not, but it's a remake. They can do what they want with it. I liked it though. I thought there's a lot of cool things about it.
I feel like they were going somewhere with it, and then
I think they could have done some cool stuff. Yep.
I don't know why. Well, because it was Michael Bay, right? Michael Bay was doing.
It
all
was.
Of the, it was
Yep.
part of the Michael Bay.
Yep.
That sucks, dude. I actually genuinely enjoyed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remakes.
Well, at least you
Friday
got
the
two of
13th.
those. Yeah.
The Friday the 13th was fucking.
Well, there was no
awesome.
reason that couldn't have kept going. The Texas
think
ones,
it's
I feel like the
because the
Texas ones had sort of, they did the prequel, the beginning, and then they did 2003, and then the beginning. I think they kind of tapped it with that. But yeah, Friday the 13th, there's all the issues and still somewhat ongoing. Kind of A24 is maybe still doing that series. Who the fuck knows?
I was gonna say they were the first ones to do the requel.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Friday the 13th that Michael Bay made was a sequel to the very first one.
Yeah.
They
Well,
were
incorporating
"Which ones to do
sort
it?"
of like a remake of the first one, the very first 5 minutes. Yeah.
Everyone's going to hate me. I do not care for
I don't either.
Friday the 13th at all.
Oh, the
At
series or that remake?
any.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a,
Jason.
You're not a Jason guy.
I'm a Jason X guy.
Dude,
Jason
I
goes to
fuck with
space.
Jason X.
I do
I'm sorry.
too. I do too.
And I know it's
Fucks,
bad,
dude.
but
It's
dude,
fucking horrible.
such
It's
a
so
bad
good.
movie. It's so good.
It's
Cronenberg's in there for a fucking second.
dude, it's so
It's a good movie, man.
Oh man, this fucks.
Well, my favorite Jason movie is Jason Goes to Hell. I fucking love Jason Goes to Hell. It's a terrible movie. It's shit,
Do you
but I
guys
love it.
remember, like early YouTube ages when like you get those what are they called, where they have the music with the
Anime AMVs.
AMVs, but it was
Yeah.
it was for Jason X and it was Static X.
Oh my god,
Static
yes,
X, and it was all the kills.
bro. I remember
Oh,
that.
that's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
Dude, I remember that's like I don't know. That was like my first introduction to like Friday the 13th was like watching AMVs
Yeah.
of like Friday the 13th movies and even well actually not even the Nightmare on Elm Street series. It was mostly just that.
Yeah.
Jason X was the first Friday the 13th I ever watched.
Well, Nano Jason's fucking hard, dude. I don't
Yeah.
care.
It scared the shit out of me.
Dude, they even
just like this hulking beast.
He's unkillable,
added
and then they
him
make him even more
unkillable,
unkillable
yeah.
with fucking adamantium fucking
Yep,
machete.
like
Like, the
nanobots
fact-
and shit.
and then the fact that he's crashing down from space into the fucking Earth with that one dude.
Yep. Yeah, the
space-
sergeant, the space sergeant. Yeah.
yeah.
And that bitch probably still survived that.
Yeah, he landed at fucking Crystal Lake.
Yep, right. And just happened to land right in the lake. The mask kind of sinks and But I think like not only have we not had like a giant horror icon in a long time, we haven't even had any like minor horror icons. Like Candyman, I don't, for some people they call
That
him a
one fell
giant
flat.
horror. Well, no, but I mean like in general, like Candyman, he's sort of like that in between. Like a lot of people know him, but he's not a Freddy, Jason, or Michael. Pumpkinhead, same kind of thing.
Yeah, Pumpkin. For
I love
sure is in
Pumpkinhead.
the-
Wishmaster.
Trick or Treat.
No, Pumpkinhead.
No,
movie
the-
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, the monster.
You never seen the
that?
Pumpkinhead movies?
Those are good movies.
The second one specifically is
Yeah.
fucking mean.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
They're
about.
Oh,
fucking-
dude, they're great. But that's the thing. It's like
just
this
it's creepy.
resurrected revenge demon,
Yeah, it's creepy.
basically,
Which
with
one
like
is
a
it,
witch. No, I don't know why they really call him pumpkin. He doesn't look like a pumpkin.
He's got
Preachery
yeah.
looking.
Okay.
You gotta watch it. It's good.
Yeah, the second one. I mean, you don't even have to watch the first one. I would.
Yeah,
They're
just
both
watch two.
good, but I like the second one more. But we just haven't had even any like mid-level icons in a long time. Wishmaster, Pinhead, like all those people that are like mid
we had
to.
Hell-
Pit,
we
the
had
Hellraiser, that was good.
Yeah, but I
The
mean like
Hellraiser
new.
was good.
I mean like new. I love Jamie Clayton. She's one of my fucking favorite actresses right now. She is awesome, and she did a really good job with that role. I don't care what anyone says.
In the new,
Yeah.
Pinhead. I think that she was a very different Pinhead. I think the first half of that movie is
oh yeah, it was a chick.
violently boring. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the first half sucked.
But it does pick up at the end. The ending was great. Like the very, very ending, and I really hope they do something else, but I don't think they're going to.
It went straight to Hulu, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Actually, would you guys consider Alien or Predator?
Horror icons.
I don't know, dude. That's in a different realm of like horror, though.
It is. It's like
'Cause there's
sci-fi
action
horror.
horror. Would you say
Action and
that?
sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
horror.
So what do you consider action horror besides those two?
I don't know. I don't.
Or
Action
is it
horror is
just
not really my
because they
thing.
are sci-fi and they're
I think it's because
aliens?
they're sci-fi, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's in space. There's like a different, like Jason X is definitely,
Well,
But it's still
that's
Jason.
It's still
No, I'm
Jason.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But I think they turned Predator into action horror.
Yeah.
yeah,
for sure.
because what the
'Cause
first
that-
one, the first with Arnold was more.
Because remember seeing
I don't know. That's in a different realm, dude. I
It
wouldn't
is.
consider it
It's-
horror. Alien for sure.
Really?
watching
Predator, no.
Really?
Predator, the 2018 one, Robert Rodriguez one,
Yeah.
in theaters. There were some moments where it was like, oh fuck,
Is that where they're all stuck on the prison planet?
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alien, I consider a horror.
But he's not icon. It's not icon.
No, I would consider an icon. It's not one being.
Not like a slasher
Yeah.
icon.
But
Sorry,
Alien
that's
as a
what we're talking
whole.
about, is slasher.
Yeah.
icons.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
No, that's a good point.
something
Yeah.
to bring up.
That's a really good point.
Because there's multiple Predators, there's multiple aliens. So I
Right.
guess that
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
really
Diddy,
count.
there's R. Kelly. Sorry.
Yeah,
are
there's
predators.
there's it's just Art's kind of the guy that's Art's kind of the one that's kind of pumped his way through. And the other thing that I like, especially after Terrifier 1, is like he does have help. And the help in both of those movies is just as terrifying, if not more terrifying than him.
Well, now that the movie's been out for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's longer
Yeah,
than that.
the blasting with the glass.
Yeah, Glass Blast and Vaheen. Yeah.
And Terrifier. Now that there's no way people haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you're right.
Yeah.
But there,
If you haven't seen
remember
it.
the scene where she shoves the glass up her?
Yeah, that was fucking nasty.
God.
That was the only thing that made me just
I felt everyone's body heat in the theater rise. Everyone was just
Dude, it got hot in there.
Yeah, because people were like, "Oh fuck," so many times.
I can't believe there was kids there.
Yeah,
Moist in there.
Vicky.
There were kids. There were children in there.
Yeah,
That was fucked.
Vicky was horrifying.
She's a great character.
Especially at the end, like with the crown of thorns and stuff. One of the coolest images. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm happy that we can actually talk about it now because couldn't really talk about it.
If you haven't seen it, fuck you.
I mean, no, we love you still.
Yeah, but you got to go see it. If you're listening to this shit, you have to see
spoilers
Terrifier.
ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna get into Terrifier 3.
No.
We're just saying.
But yeah, I feel like his rank, like he's just kind of rised up into the horror icon realm.
Yeah, I mean, he was like Spirit's mascot this year.
Dude, he's like holy shit.
There's a guy in there pretending to be the animatronics of him.
That was Howard.
Yep.
There was a streamer who was doing it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were sending David to a bunch of the spirits too, and he was like, that would have been so cool.
But there was a guy on TikTok who was streaming, and like he had a broken hand, so it made it seem like he was just a broken animatronic, and he was just scaring the shit out of people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's also like really good in-depth, like deeper horror icons. Again, Wishmaster really good. Leprechaun, which is like funny, but that first movie is a great movie.
God, I hope we get a third Leprechaun in the Hood.
Dude, I've been wanting it from fucking ever since
Those
I saw
ones
the
are
first
good.
two. They're great.
they are.
They're
I fuck
awesome.
with those.
I love those movies. The second one I think is actually better. The Leprechaun Back to the Hood is even better.
That's where Jessica Biel got her, like,
Was
Sandra Bullock. Sandra
Bullock?
Bullock, I believe her first movie ever was Leprechaun.
Is Jennifer
You're
Aniston.
talking about Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah.
That's a great
was
movie,
crazy.
dude.
Also, Scary Movie.
Yeah,
being made
Scary
by
Movie's
the
coming
Wayans
back.
again.
Yep.
Did you not hear about that?
Yeah, Scary
I
Movie's
don't
coming
have
back.
Twitter or any of that bullshit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
coming
Scary
back.
Movie's coming back.
God, I hope we get fucking both of the Brenda and what's her name, the blonde chick,
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Anna Faris.
Yeah.
and the girl who plays Brenda.
We'll see.
The two main girls.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I just wonder how
How are they gonna
one,
tackle
how
shit?
the humor is going to change. Two, if they stick with original Scary Movie humor, how it's gonna work in 2025.
I don't know. The haunted house movies that he made, I thought were pretty funny.
Haunted House.
But even
Haunted House
those were
1
like
and 2?
2017, 2018 now.
Those were like 2014, 2015.
Yeah,
It's before this
yeah.
wave of like you have to watch yourself. when it
Well, I
comes
don't even
to-
mean that. I don't even mean that. I just mean like, I mean, I get what you're saying too. I get what you're saying. Trust me. But also just like they have
What
a
horror movies are
very
they gonna,
well, no, they just have a very specific style of humor. And again, I wonder how the humor has changed. Internet humor has kind of become the standard for what a lot of other things go by now. And like their humor is very outside of that. And it always was. So I wonder how it's going to translate to audiences who maybe aren't familiar with Scary Movie, who haven't seen some of their other movies that are more attuned to modern style humor, how that's going to translate to them.
That makes me think, what was the last comedy
In general?
that we've like
Oh, I
seen
don't
that
know.
actually made
I
us
stopped
laugh?
watching comedies a long time ago. I think the last one I saw was Dumb and Dumber 2.
An actual comedy
Yeah, like a legit,
that
like
wasn't like a Seth Rogen.
no, just like I'm saying the last comedy that
Weed is funny.
any of us have seen.
Uh,
Because I tried watching that Brothers movie
which one? One
with
with
Josh Brolin and the midget.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that's how I know him. But
What did you
I said
say?
the midget, the little person. Sorry, I saw that. That movie was awful.
Oh, it was
Little
bad?
man.
The little dude.
That sucks. It was bad.
It just boring. There was nothing fun. The only thing that was funny was Josh Brolin giving a monkey a hand job. An orangutan.
Why?
Because the monkey
Wanted
he
it.
was left in
The Cage?
the movie's horrible. Do not watch that movie. It's free. Don't even watch it.
Jesus.
It's dog shit. But I'm saying like Yeah, he
Oh, no.
He jerks the monkey off.
He gave a monkey a hand job.
Not Thanos giving a monkey a hand job.
He snapped and he came. But
I don't even know who you are.
Jesus.
I don't even know who you are.
That's the fucked up thing. This monkey knows
fuck.
sign language, and he's all, and he's like, "You want me to what?"
Oh,
And then
Does
he
he
runs
play? Does he play kind of like a dumb person, or is he like?
They're just idiots.
just dumb.
They're just idiots. Like they're smart, but they're smart in the way of like robbing.
Oh, okay.
Like Dinklage is funny, in I don't know. Dude, it's just awkward humor. I
There's,
don't like awkward comedies.
I feel like the way
Same.
comedies are presented now are like dramedies. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
more so like uncut gems type.
Yeah.
You know, because there's funny moments in Uncut Gems, but it is
a drama.
Drama. And then there's that new movie, Anora. I don't know if you guys have heard that one. The one where it's the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that gets burnt by Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that the one where she buries
She's a
the
stripper and she marries.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Russian
yeah, the
guy.
Russian guy,
I wanna
yeah.
see
I've
it.
seen the trailer for it.
But,
Looks good.
I mean, it's supposed to be a comedy, you know, covered
Right.
as a drama because she's gonna get like Oscar. She's getting Oscar buzz.
Wow.
About it.
Okay.
Wow.
She's
Might
a
actually-
great actress.
Yeah, she is.
Even I think she was great in Scream.
I've
I
never
liked her in Scream 5.
haven't seen Scream.
You haven't seen Scream 5 or 6?
As someone who doesn't like the Scream series at all, I really like the last two.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I'm
yeah.
surprised we haven't
Guess
talked
gotta
about
watch.
that. I didn't know you watched them.
Oh yeah, I watched the fifth one, and then when 6, I was excited for 6. And I do not like the Scream series usually. I like the first one. It's good.
I like that it was in New York and it was
Yeah, it was a cool
Jason goes
setting.
to
Yeah, it was a cool.
I was like,
except for
okay, this
the
is
actual whole movie actually takes place there.
Let me
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me watch those today and tomorrow.
I will
and then we'll
say
talk about it next
the
week.
villains for the 6th one were lackluster.
Yes, I was about to say the same thing.
But I liked the thing is I liked where they were going with Melissa Barrera.
Me too. I'm very.
I wanted to see what was going to happen in that.
That's a whole other
7th
thing.
one.
We'll talk about that off camera because I agree that was fucking pathetic. Really, fucking shame on
New
you.
Line. Shame on you, New Line.
No, it wasn't New Line. It was the
It was
production
New Line
company though.
Lum?
No. It's
Blum?
is it 7-Eleven?
7-6 or
Whatever
whatever.
them. They were the ones that had the fucking call on it. Fuck you for that. That was scummy.
Well, I thought it was New Line Cinema because New Line Cinema backed it.
They just they did back it, but the call went to the actual production. And the one they were doing all the Scream
Whoever
shits.
didn't let Melissa Barrera be, is her name Barrera?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie,
She's
but yeah,
great.
fuck
Yep.
you.
I don't
I
give
want
a
to see that Your Monster movie that she's in.
Yeah, that's like the first that's her little comeback.
I hope she is in the new
She
scary
did.
movie.
She was in
I hope
Abigail.
huh?
She was in Abigail, right?
Yeah, she was in Abigail.
Oh, that's right, she was in Abigail,
The
yeah.
directors for those last 2 Scream movies collaborate with her.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
like
yeah.
working with her.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the directors they ducked out of.
Yeah, they bailed.
Not them because they weren't going to direct the last one.
No.
It was going to be the guy who did Happy Death Day.
Yes.
and who is
Yes.
very good.
Yep.
He does a good
Which
job.
one's Happy Death
Happy
Day?
Death Day is the one where she keeps reliving
Reliving
her
the-
death
yeah.
all over and over again.
It's like the
Keep thinking
mystery.
College.
That one with Vince
They did a second
Vaughn.
one of that,
They did
didn't
a
they?
second one. It
Yeah.
was cool. The second one was funny.
I still haven't seen
and
the-
then the body switch one, Freaky.
Yeah, I haven't seen
yeah.
that.
That one was good. With
I wanna
Vince
watch
Vaughn. We
that.
watched that.
I don't remember it.
Oh, dude, that
Vince
was
Vaughn
good.
playing Jamie Lee Curtis.
Vince Vaughn's great.
Dude, it was actually a really fucking good movie.
I haven't seen it,
You haven't seen Freaky?
but I also didn't like Freaky Friday. So
Well, no. I mean, it got
no,
nothing
I
to do
know,
with
I know,
it.
I know,
They're making a sequel to Freaky Friday.
I know.
But what I hope that the Wayans brothers do is get Melissa Barrera
That'd be great.
and Jenna
And they
Ortega,
parody
and
Scream.
They parody Scream.
That'd be so
Yeah.
sick.
They parody the
They-
requel shit.
But this is what I'm talking about, like meme humor. Like that's how you do that now. Like that's like how you
That's
play
how
into
you
like
get
that
back
modern
at-
humor,
Well,
right?
actually, no, because Scary Movie is made by New Line Cinema, huh?
Is it?
I think so.
No. Is it really?
I'm so positive it is.
Let me see.
Or no, I think I'm wrong because it was Scream 3 where they had Jay and Silent Bob.
We'll do Scary Movie 2.
Yes, yes.
I love how these movies have like 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah.
But it's like the most
fucked it.
cult classic like comedy.
critics.
Funniest shit is honestly which one's the funniest one? 3 has my heart in like a way just because I grew up watching that one.
Yeah.
And like watching Signs. I just
It's
was
so
like,
good.
I was like, this is funny as fuck.
Yep.
2 is my favorite.
Well,
2 is
because Homeboy just
purely-
steals the show.
Yeah.
You want my mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, just.
Grab my strong hand.
Yep.
I don't know why I can't.
No, I don't want to.
I saw some great costumes of him this year on Halloween on Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
People did a really good job with him. I don't know why.
How about I give you a
But-
standing ovation?
It's like mixing that shit up. Gross.
Dude, just them going back and forth about their fucking disabilities.
It's
is
so
fucked.
good.
God damn, oh man. Those are so good. Such a good movie. I think the one where it
Gold
fell
Miller.
off-
It's their own.
That's the only
shit.
thing that puts it out.
Yeah, the Wayne Bros
Interesting.
Entertainment.
Oh,
And
so, I
then-
mean, how do they get away with? Oh, well, it's parody, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Gold
Parody
Miller
laws.
Productions, Brillstein.
I think they're gonna definitely make fun of the indie horror. What do we call it? Enlightened horror.
Yeah, and elevated horror.
I think
yeah.
they're gonna make fun of the elevated.
God, I hope
as
so.
I think they should.
I hope they do.
Heretic
Please
was not
do.
that. I don't feel like
No,
Heretic
No,
was
Heretic
that.
was not
not.
that. No.
No.
And it could have been easily, and they didn't do it.
Easily.
And yeah,
That movie is very. It's good.
anyone can watch that movie and enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck. That'd be. I'm excited now. I didn't know that was coming out.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Well, I just hope both brothers are back. Because it
I
only
want
showed
all
a picture.
4 brothers back.
Well, I think
'Cause-
that all 4 of them wrote.
Yeah,
Right?
the director and the writer.
I just hope it's not just guy who plays the weed head dude.
Don't remember.
I don't.
Is it
It's been
Marlon
so
Wayne?
long.
It's probably Marlon.
Marilyn Wayne.
I don't know anymore. I'm old.
Because dude,
This movie's came out
his
fucking
brother,
23 years ago.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
well, I mean, the second one is where, or the third one is
2001.
where they cut ties with the Waynes.
2001.
What?
2001.
Yeah.
For Scary Movie 2.
Oh, okay.
23 years ago. Almost
Comedy
24.
Central used to play that shit all the time,
Yeah.
too.
Is
And
Comedy
it was
Central a
always
thing?
It was always the not the rated one, the one
Yep.
for TV, and it was like, man.
Yep. Big bummer.
Big bummer.
It was funny seeing what's his name in the second one too, from Malcolm in the Middle, the brother, the oldest brother.
Reese?
No,
Beans.
not Beans.
Isn't it Reese?
No, they have an older brother that's in the military.
Oh,
or not.
fucking.
Why am I forgetting his name?
It's been
Matthew?
it's been a long time.
No.
I don't remember his name.
Oh, man.
Bryan
Why am I-
Cranston's oldest son in Malcolm in the Middle. There you go, kids.
Yeah,
That's
there
the
you go.
fucking name.
There you go. He comes.
Comes where?
He come. She gets stuck to the ceiling again or whatever.
So you get after watching. Sorry, I just want to deviate. None of you guys are excited for anything Marvel related.
Fuck.
after Deadpool.
Nope. I haven't been excited for anything Marvel related ever.
I wasn't excited for Deadpool. I liked it.
You ended up really liking it, though.
I really
Yeah.
like it, but it's not going to refuel my...
Disney Plus, November 12th.
I don't have Disney Plus. I can go and die on one of their rides and get sued. be okay.
Let's see. Hold on.
You
I
wouldn't get sued.
have
You
to be.
just
You just couldn't sue.
Fuck you, Disney.
Careful.
Piece of
They'll
shit.
fucking. They'll come out. They'll
get
send
you.
the fucking ninjas after you. They will. It's
Kill
not even
me,
a fucking
please.
joke.
Please.
Is there anything I'm excited for coming from them? I want to be.
I
'Cause
want-
they
Lilo
have-
and
be excited
Stitch.
for the Thunderbolts, but the only thing that bugs me was that Steven Yeun was supposed to be
Sentry?
Yeah, Sentry, and they replaced him with the guy from the new Salem's Lot, the main guy,
Oh, yeah.
which is cool. I think he's going to do a good job.
Steven Yeun probably saw how shitty every Disney
Well,
project's
because
been.
he said that he's going to play anher part. So I was like, okay,
Steven Yeun, save yourself, please.
bro, he's got to get that check. He's one for them, one for me. That's how they say it in the business.
Hayden knows
In the
all
business.
about the business.
You know
It's
about
actually
business.
bullshit. Because like, oh, one for them is you getting millions of dollars.
It's just pointless, dude. Heretic probably is outselling whatever Disney fucking movie came out recently
I'd hope so.
within the first week.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit.
Oversaturation.
Stitch
Yes.
from the live action Lilo and Stitch looks good though. They didn't
Good.
make him look bad.
That's
they made
good.
him look like how he just a live action version of the cartoon,
Yeah,
which is
how,
awesome.
how they should do it.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like Sonic.
Yeah.
I think
But they fixed it to their credit.
they did fix
They listened to customer audience critique, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was hideous.
But that first one was fucking god awful.
But I will say I
Never mind.
That's probably what gave me my tumor in my arm.
He saw it and just fucking grew a tumor.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I think the Thunderbolts. I'm fucking hoping it's
You go watch it and you let us know.
A review, and we will just sit there and nod and smile. It'll be
Sounds
good.
good.
It'll be
I will
good.
review it then. Fuck you guys.
I'm not watching anything.
Fuck
Disney.
y'all.
Lilo and Stitch. I will wait till that comes on streaming. You can count me out to see or give them money.
Yeah, no, I just and the cartoon exists, the original, and it did its job.
I just feel like Disney definitely has like a monopoly on everything now.
They own everything.
Yep.
It's kind of scary.
Yep, and they know it.
Yeah. I will say I heard that they're going to do another spin-off series of the Batman with Barry Keoghan's Joker. And it's supposed to take place after the second one to lead up to the Batman 3. I wanted to actually ask you guys what you thought of his, because it was a deleted scene.
Yeah,
Didn't like it.
Watched it after I watched the movie. I had heard whispers that there was going to be a potential Joker appearance. I am not.
He did at the very end, just his voice. But
Right, but like actually appearance.
Yeah.
So I
You
watched
guys
the
didn't
deleted
like his
scene.
appearance.
I did not like what I saw. I don't want any more Joker. There's so many good villains. He's got this incredible group of villains that never, like the Creeper, like. There's so many good Batman villains.
Well,
Diddy. Creeping.
you and fucking Diddy, dude.
We hear.
Did he do it?
I'm not getting into it.
No, I wish they would go into like the mystical, whimsical part of.
Well, they're
Batman
saying
shit.
that the next movie's supposed to be the Owls.
I would love Corvallis
That'd be
shit
great.
too.
But
That
you can't do that.
Dude, in this universe, Corvallis would be awesome.
How is he gonna fight that?
because
Right.
This is.
There's no Robin. There's no Nightwing. There's no fucking Red Hood.
Well,
There's
so no,
nothing.
so what they're doing for, because there's gonna be there's a Batman show for
Right.
the DCU,
Right.
And that's it's called the Brave and the Bold.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's supposed to explore Batman and Robin's Damian Robin.
Interesting.
Is this supposed to be?
No, it's not Pattinson.
No,
for
it's
the DCU.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's supposed to explore that, but the Court of Owls is how they do that, though. So I don't know if they're gonna do Court of Owls for the, and also I don't know if this Batman is supposed to be ultra realistic, or
The
because there's
Pattinson
no
one?
fucking racial. Because he didn't get trained by the League of Shadows in this.
Yeah. No, there's no.
He got
At least not
trained
as
by
far as we
fucking-
know. It was
got
Alfred
trained-
mainly.
Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
Well, this is what's his name's version of it.
The only thing that I'm tired of, like, I'm gonna be real, like, The Dark Knight was cool, but like the rest of it was just whatever.
The Nolan series. I did not like the
Yeah.
Nolan series except for The Dark Knight.
I really like The Dark Knight and the
I
Batman
hated
Begins.
Scarecrow and
What? I
I
liked it.
despise. And I like, what's his name?
Cillian Murphy.
I love Cillian Murphy, but I did not like his Scarecrow.
I just didn't like
He
the
was
last
just like,
one.
spray, bag on my head, I'm gonna run, like runs off behind a corner laughing tee-hee. Like, it was goofy, dude. I love The Dark Knight. I did not like Batman Ends or whatever the fuck the one with Bane was.
Okay, the one with Bane
Bane
sucks.
was-
The second one,
second
the
one-
first one, are fucking great.
No, they're great movies. I'm not saying. I just don't like that we're not getting any live action Batman movies where there's no fucking like how it is comic wise, like mystical
Right.
elements of like.
You know what's weird is I was talking about that this past week when I was at work. Because I doubt they're doing Court of Owls.
It'd be so. This
But-
would be the series though. If you could find a workaround without Robin and Night,
It's
like
so
it would be
gritty that it
so
we need
good.
a fucking Robin for once.
Yeah,
in
we do.
live
We really
action,
do.
Dude.
It's
Besides
time.
fucking what's his name
From the '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Chris
I liked
O'Neill
him.
or whatever
Yeah.
his name was. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Chris O'Neill was cool, but like he was just too old.
Yep.
I just want to see like
There's that scene where he's doing his laundry and he's like doing like flips and shit while he's like wringing it out in the very first one. So good.
Dude, I
Or the
have
one
to
with Val
rewatch
Kilmer.
that. No,
so goofy.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch that.
But-
It's been so long.
I just
But back to Barry, I thought for that movie, it's very grounded. The Penguin series, we still haven't even talked about that. The last episode's today.
Oh, is it the last one today?
Is
oh
today
yeah,
the last
this is
episode?
today the last.
How is it
episode.
held up? Because I've only seen the first one so far.
Fuck.
Because yeah,
Fuck.
the whole way through. Good shit, dude.
It's grounded. It's fucking realistic. It doesn't feel stupid.
A little bit
It's
intimidating.
It's so well written.
Yeah.
It should make every other TV show fear.
Yeah,
Besides this last episode.
that's what I've been hearing from everyone.
I did not like this last episode.
Really?
What? You don't like it?
No, I like it. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to end lackluster.
It could.
Well, yeah. This last episode, I don't feel like they should have done that last
I
episode without
hate-
the final episode.
I hate how long we have to wait for a sequel to the last Batman movie.
Yeah,
It's been, what, 6 years now?
No.
No, 4 years. Sorry, 4 years. No,
Four?
three. 2021.
Was it 2021?
Yeah.
Dude, time is flying by.
Because
We
I
are
remember
getting old.
watching the trailer during 2020 when everything was shut down. And
Yep.
they're just like,
It's a
oh, yeah,
vid
it's only
movie?
65% done.
Yeah,
And
that's
here's
right.
the trailer.
Yep.
Bear back, I gotta pee.
Um,
It was a fucking banging ass
I
trailer,
just,
though.
don't get me wrong. Like, I like live action Batman. Like, I like this. I like Pattinson's Batman. I just give me Clayface, bro.
Right, that's the thing. We have to start getting into.
Well, he
Everyone
was
falls
a
back
plane-
on
he's
Joker.
Talking about the fucking Barry, and then he goes and pisses. Can't
He was.
piss,
I know.
piss.
He's just fuck that guy.
Piss boy.
There's so many great Batman. He's got this just incredible gallery of villains that are so underutilized. I would love to see, like I said, the Creeper is one of my all-time favorite
Or
Batman
the,
villains.
What's it called?
I guess you need Joker for him though.
Who's the? They did the animated movie, the Phantasm.
Oh, from the fucking 90s animated series.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be fucking. There's again, Clayface would be awesome too.
Dude, even if they did Beyond,
Yep.
if they did Batman Beyond, dude,
R-rated
live
Batman
action,
Beyond. I want it. Give it to
Did
me.
you know they were gonna do it with Michael Keaton?
Yep, following up the-
and
yeah.
then they X'd it.
Yeah, well, no, they were gonna. I mean, it was gonna be Michael Keaton's was gonna follow up the other two, the ones that came after too. It was gonna be not connected to, but was gonna follow up the Val Kilmer and then George Clooney ones because that's all one series.
Yeah.
And then after that, Batman Forever didn't do well. They got the axe, which is such a shame because Batman Beyond, Terry, so sick,
Terry McGinnis.
such a fucking
Give
good
us a Terry
character.
McGinnis live action.
Even
All right.
the animated series was just mean
Amazing.
and gnarly and
It was.
volatile and dark.
Especially with how they dealt with Joker.
Yeah.
Like Terry McGinnis just ripped
Oh
him a
yeah,
fucking one.
dark as fuck. Hans is back.
All right, Barry Kurgan. What didn't you like? I'm confused.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You didn't like that he was deformed?
He had to go piss.
No. He was the only thing that kind of like took me out of the movie because he looked so comical. Like, like comic-wise. Because everything else
So
is
then
grounded.
you don't want like the whimsical shit.
If the movie is so grounded and realistic for what it is throughout the entire thing, and at the very end you give me this fucking weird, like, comic Joker, I don't know, it just feels weird. It takes me out. It doesn't,
Bro's
like...
just got a bad skin condition, bro.
Yeah, well, fucking
And
put
he's
some
like
lotion
a
on it.
serial killer.
There was just something. I don't
It
know.
just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, there was something about it that just felt not awkward but off. And again, it's a minute and 20-second clip.
minutes.
Yeah, is it really the whole thing?
It's
It's
5
5
minutes.
Yeah, but the time that he's in it, is it that long? Because there's the part where he's like walking down into it, and then
No,
wow.
He walks right up to his thing and hands
Oh,
him the
that's
papers.
right. Yeah. It's
And-
just. But my point is, it's a short clip, and it's not
It's
a
off.
character who's centralized in the movie, and so it's going to be a little different when he is in the series, and like it is going to be more focused when he is in the. So I don't want to like discount anything off the bat. There was something about it that was a little off to me. I don't know if it was. I felt that it was goofy or like a little too goofy. Again, especially kind of coming out of the movie that we just seen that was very like grounded and like earthy. He kind of does. And again, I don't have a problem with it treading into comic territory a little bit, but this series' whole point is meant to be a little more like noir and
That's what I'm
gritty.
saying.
And so he kind of is like a little bit of a comic flair that maybe it's just putting him up against that movie is a little much. And when we have the second one, it fits better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to call any judgment on anything like super, super early, but just from like that one clip, just something about it was off to me.
Yeah.
Was it his acting? Was it his?
I don't know.
How he looked?
It's just how
Because you
he...
don't even really get to see.
I think
he
the
looks-
voice, and I like that. I think the voice was a little goofy for me. Like it was just something about it, not cringy, but something about it was just off. And I don't know exactly what it was.
I think it was better than fucking Jared Leto.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not,
That's not
that's
very
not, that's
Anything's
not
better
a,
than...
right. That's not a high bar there, bud.
I don't know. I thought Barry did a good job. I just don't see them being able to. I don't see him being able to hold a series unless it's supposed to be like Gotham PD tracking him down as like a serial killer, and
Like
then,
if it
almost
followed
like
the
a-
PD and then you get glimpses of him like doing shit, him being here and there.
If they made a series on him and it was rated R and he's like butchering fucking people, that actually might be worth.
So there's
watching.
that. I also think if you do keep him in Arkham for a little bit and you treat him as a Hannibal Lecter-esque kind of character, sort of like what we did with this, at least for a movie or two, and then he gets out, and that kind of raises the stakes because now you know how dangerous he is, and you know how fucked up he is, and you've had a movie or two to like marinate on it.
What you just said, Hannibal Lecter-esque, yeah, that's.
I think that'd be a great way of doing him.
Mm-hmm. I just don't want.
Actually makes me appreciate that scene more.
Yeah, it is very like Silence of the Lambs or direct. Yeah,
especially with him stealing the paperclip.
And again, I think if you have a whole movie where like Batman's coming to him and then at the end he escapes, I think that sort of is like higher tension at that point. I think
that's what they're trying to do with trying to add that scene in there. And then it became deleted.
Yeah, and you just give him one movie where he kind of sits out and he's still there, and then at the end again he escapes at the beginning of the third one or whatever, and the stakes I think feel a little higher at that point.
I don't want how the Penguin is with the Joker, because you get the Penguin in every episode.
Well, that's a crime.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want him front and center. To me,
I don't think it would be.
No, I don't either.
Awkward.
It would
to me be awkward because this dude is just doing like Joker shit. Because I only think of Jared Leto. Could you imagine a whole movie with Jared Leto? It fucking ruined it. I don't want to see like Barry's a great actor. I just don't want to see him fucking doing that whole thing for an hour.
The thing is, I don't see him. I don't see it as like a shtick though. For him, it seems like I liked how it was. I liked his how he talked to him.
I don't want an hour of him on the screen because then it just makes.
So then you don't want. It doesn't make him. You don't want a third movie of him of Batman fighting Joker.
No, I do, but I don't want him front and center. Like it takes away the threat. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. I don't want to see a serial killer the entire show.
Right, I get what you're saying.
You don't want to see a serial killer the entire show.
Yeah, but he has mysticism behind him. He's very like mystical and whimsical about his shit to make him feel more threatening. Because when he's up in front and center, you feel the fear. Mm-hmm. With Joker, I want him to be that thing in the shadows.
Right.
Like him being fucking, like he does something heinous. I just don't want to see him acting in front of me the entire fucking time.
Right, I get what you're saying.
It's weird. Like, I want to see Batman. I just don't want a whole show where I'm seeing Barry dressed up as a slave. Right. It takes away the threat of him.
I don't know. I want to see the mysticism of that Batman universe.
Me too.
We'll see. I don't think...
If it ever comes out.
Give me
the Penguin is? No, dude. I mean, it's all... It just seems like it's all going to be grounded. And, like, we got a Christopher Nolan grounded fucking... I mean, semi-grounded, right?
Somewhat.
Because the League of Shadows, him disappearing and shit.
But I think, to me, again, I know I'm going to get a lot of shit. The Christopher Nolan series was grounded, somewhat comic-y, somewhat grounded, but just not a lot of fun for me. I know Hans is just so fucking angry right now.
Dude, I'm sorry. The fight scenes are atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not great.
Also, Bale's voice is just...
Who's?
Christian Bale.
Rachel!
Rachel.
I know everybody says it's iconic, but like
it's
where is she?
It was cringy back then, in my opinion.
I hate his voice.
Listen, I'm the king of cringe. I love cringy shit. I am, but my God, that even.
I don't know. Nothing compares to my boy Ben Affleck. He embodied Batman.
I would have loved to have seen more Affleck. I love how they did his voice in that too. It made so much sense to do it that way.
Hands down the best fight scenes. That warehouse scene is that is the most Batman shit I've ever seen.
Oh, could you imagine if we could have gotten that fucking Batfleck movie with Deathstroke?
Yeah,
and him
where he's in Arkham.
Where Deathstroke is literally dismantling Bruce Wayne's life.
Yeah, but there was going to be a point now where he was supposed to be going through Arkham to get to him. It would have been, and he was going to be seeing all this rogue gallery of villains and stuff as he was moving through. Oh, it would have been so good. We got robbed.
Really did.
DC, stop fucking making mistakes. Yeah. Stop it.
God, the new fucking Superman looks like fucking shit.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about it yet.
Oh my God.
James Gunn?
James Gunn.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's why I have faith. I have faith. I like James Gunn movies. Every movie that James Gunn has come out with,
you guys like James Gunn.
I'm a James Gunn guy.
I'm not.
You don't like is it Slither?
Slither.
Oh, I like Slither. Yeah, no, superhero movies I'm talking about.
You don't like Guardians?
No, I'm not a huge Guardians fan.
That is the only Marvel shit that I will go and watch.
I don't dislike it. It's just like, yeah, like it's like how I am with the early Iron Mans. I don't love them, but like I watch them. Like, yeah,
love Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 is pretty cool.
Iron Man 2
Scary movie.
fucks.
Yeah, but it's like I don't ever feel a need to go rewatch them. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy them. I don't hate them. I don't think they're bad. I just watch them. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
good. That's how I feel with a lot of James Gunn stuff.
The
I'm
only
like, cool. I saw
thing
it.
that I will say is I feel like Guardians definitely kicked off that like phase of Marvel where every Marvel movie felt the same.
Yeah,
The
it
same
was
kind
around
of
that
humor,
time.
The same kind of like
Nothing felt like it had its own character
Exactly.
anymore. Yeah.
everybody had the Guardian jokes in every other
Well,
movie
and that
after
was the thing. It's like sometimes you want to go see a Spider-Man movie because you want to see Spider-Man. And I don't
Exactly.
need like Captain America. Like, hey guys, remember this is the same fucking universe, and Captain America is doing the PE education videos. Like, I get it. Sometimes I just want to see Spider-Man do Spider-Man shit.
Well, the thing is, I don't mind them like having that shit come out in the world. Like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it makes
here
sense. I
because
get
they
it.
are in this world.
To me, it takes away, once again,
That's
takes
how
away
the
the
comics work.
threat.
Right.
Like, if Spider-Man's fighting fucking Venom or Carnage,
But you know
where the
that
fuck is
someone
everyone
can show
else?
up at any time, right?
Where's Iron Man?
That's always how it's been in the comics, though.
Why aren't the movies
Yeah,
doing
but the
that?
thing with
It's
the
just-
comics is they'll be like, you'll go through multiple issues where like no one shows up for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
whereas like the movies made sure every like fucking 30 minutes to remind you that
Iron Man.
yeah, they're all there. Right. Everyone's there.
Yeah.
You know, when you read the Spider-Man comics, yeah, it's all connected, but then they'll do like a special or like a 5-piece special. And then it's pretty much just like Peter or Ben Reilly focused again for, 100
Ben.
issues.
Yeah, could you imagine if they actually did?
I would,
Riley?
dude. I would be so stoked. Again, this is the kind of shit if Disney did Ben, I'd be please. I want it. I want it so bad.
Ben,
don't
I
know
love the
how,
Ben Reilly
did
series.
You know, if you guys saw Venom 3, right?
Nope.
I don't even know how that ended.
I
Nor
haven't
do I.
seen any of them.
I might go see
None?
it today.
I do know there is spoiler alert. Maybe I mean if I don't know direct names or anything, but I know there's other symbiotes in this one.
Oh, a bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
If-
cool.
What's the Magma one? I saw him just get
Magma?
killed.
I
right
think
off the bat.
Agony's in it.
Who?
Which one's
Agony.
the?
Agony, Envy's in it.
Yeah.
Which one does the fire? There's one that does fire. LeVar.
Which one does
Your
fire?
mother. I don't know. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Papa Hans, for that matter. We haven't done your dad shout out yet this episode. He did call Hayden earlier. I almost answered.
I'll call you back right now.
I almost answered for you. How about we go to lunch? I'll be stoked to
You want
hang
to go
out with
get
you.
lunch with him in Morgan Hill? You want to go to Red Robin?
Is that where he wants to go?
You wanna go to
That's
Red Robin?
awesome.
I'm actually down for Red Robin. I
Is that really
I
where
do
he
have
wants to go?
Yeah, I do have to go back to Morgan Hill to help them.
Really?
I have to go clean up the house.
Your dad is a Red Robin guy.
What the fuck does that mean?
what
Well,
does that
he's
even
such
mean?
an excellent fucking chef that I would think Red Robin would be like, he might
that
maybe look
motherfucker will
down on
eat
him a little
anything,
bit.
just like me, dude.
He's such an excellent chef. He's just 5 stars. Love you.
Stop trying to suck his dick.
I'm his favorite son.
I'm his favorite son.
Shut up.
I like that better than him talking about mom.
Well, yeah.
Who? Oh, Brenda?
Fucking bitch.
I love both of them so much.
Is there anything else that we can think of to talk about? Oh, I watched Krampus for the first time.
Oh, you never seen it?
Never seen
Wait,
it.
the anthology?
No.
No.
Oh, the
With,
actual movie, the one that came out. We were in R&R when that came out.
with
Yeah.
Adam Scott.
I saw that in theaters.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was PG-13.
Living
though. I was
toys
a
and all
little
that
disappointed
shit?
About that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was cool. It was like it was
fun.
I'd say it was funny.
Well, yeah,
Especially when
it's
the
a dark
fucking,
comedy.
What's her name from 2.5 Men, the cleaning lady?
Oh, God, what's her name? She passed away like last year. Yeah.
Sadly.
Wait, she passed away?
Yeah, she's for a couple years now.
Yeah, it was a couple years. Yeah.
But the whole part where she's just fucking dragged away in the movie. It's like, holy fuck.
What was
Sorry.
the
She
Christmas
looked like a rag
movie?
doll.
What was the one we watched at RJ's? It was like Santa versus Krampus. But it was an anthology.
I never watched that.
We did.
Wait, where the wrestler was,
it was
playing
awesome.
Santa?
No. It was really. It was like we thought it was gonna be like a joke. It ended up being really good. We were RJ's years ago when they had the house in Gilroy.
Yeah, isn't it Santa versus Krampus?
No, but it's an anthology, and like that's sort of
Santa versus Jason X.
It might have been something like that, but it was actually like a legitimately awesome anthology, and they throw down at the end, and it's fucking awesome. Like, not even like joking. Like, it was a really cool movie. Maybe it is Santa versus Krampus, but it's still an anthology.
Krampus.
And
Are you talking about Santa versus Luna Star?
no,
XXX?
what?
A Christmas Horror Story.
A Christmas Horror Story. Was that it? Yes.
Yeah. No, I do remember watching that.
That was awesome. And we all thought it was going to be a joke. And then it was like, oh, fuck, this is really good.
The image of it? That does look like a joke, but it was good.
It was awesome.
I don't
It
think
was
I
like legitimately awesome.
think
Christmas horror, when done right, is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
We'll get into that more because we're coming up on that time.
I think I was,
Yeah, we are.
because I was
Black Christmas.
I was in high school, coming out of high school when we started hanging out over there.
Yeah.
What? Do you remember that Christmas movie where like they have the lights and it's like on a tumbler? Is that Black Christmas where she's getting dragged into the lights and it like grinds her up?
No, that's not Black Christmas.
It's like supernatural. Like there's a supernatural thing where there's like creatures, like Christmas ornaments that come to life. Dude, what the fuck is that movie?
All Through the House, maybe?
All Through the
Something
House.
like that. There's a few of them on Shudder that I've watched. I love Christmas horror. I think it's again, Terrifier 3. I think Christmas and horror go very well together. God damn it. We're all through something like that. Maybe that's the one.
Is that it?
They're doing a Silent Night, Deadly Night remake, I think. I
What?
just read, yeah. I just read.
Shut up.
The
Yeah.
one where it's the fucking, what's his name?
The mentally
What's
ill
the serial
dude.
killer?
Yeah, I think I just saw that yesterday or today.
Silent Night. We don't get that many horror Christmas movies.
No, it's always a joy when they do come out, though.
No, I don't think it's that movie. Dude, I watch that movie and I think about it every year when Christmas comes around.
You
and
remember what it's called?
I can't fucking figure it out. It's shit just comes to life. They have like a light thing that brings the lights into the garage, but it's like a wood chipper. And the chick gets grabbed by it. And she gets
Oh,
dragged
yeah, that
into
would
it.
actually be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, I think they could
being
do.
remade.
I think it'll be a good
They could
remake.
do something.
Yeah, it's
But,
not one that's like super
You guys fuck with Paul
emotional.
Giamatti?
Yeah, I like Paul.
There's a really good movie called...
Great Beach Boys movie he's in.
There's a really good movie called The Holdovers. That's a Christmas movie. And it
Oh,
came out a
we've
couple
talked
years
about
ago.
this.
I
Haven't you
know
talked
you guys
about
haven't seen it yet, so fucking watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I
so good. It's a bit of a tearjerker, I won't lie.
I like Paul. He kind of just he doesn't do whatever. He just shows up in really random shit. But like he doesn't just
kills
take
it.
whatever's thrown at him. Like he takes stuff that he
No,
really
he-
likes. But
yeah.
but when he shows up, you're like, oh, like he was in a really good Beach Boys movie a couple of years ago. That was, because if you know anything about the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, when he started kind of go crazy, he got assigned these doctors, and one of his
He's one of the
doctors.
doctors.
He's the main doctor that like basically kept Brian drugged up and was taking his money and stuff for like a whole decade. And like
horrible.
he just kept him basically sedated and shit for years, and no one could get through to him because he had like control over all of his assets. And Paul Giamatti plays the doctor. It's a movie that's basically focused mainly on that, and it's really good.
He knows how to play a good villain.
He
I would
does.
say. He knows how to do both, I
He's a
think.
great writer.
He can also be hilarious. Like he really is a good actor.
He is funny as fuck.
Yep.
I want to see that movie Sideways where they go on the wine. You've seen that?
No.
They go to I think they go to Italy for wine tasting, but like he's an alcoholic.
So are we.
And so him and his buddy are doing that, but they're alcoholics, I believe. And he drinks the bucket that everybody spits in,
Thank you, sir.
because the guy's saying like, you have to spit it out, sir.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like-
yeah. You can't just fucking
and then
sip
he
it.
fucking-
Yeah.
And then he grabs the fucking bucket that everybody's been spitting in
Yourself
and
that
drinks
last
it.
bit. Yeah. I still would have loved. I mean, again, I know it's somewhat unpopular, but I still would have loved the Sinister Six movie. I
You know,
wanted
it's still
it.
happening, buddy.
But I wanted that variation of
Amazing
it.
Spider-Man one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti as Rhino, and like, there was so much
Don't
potential
worry, you're
with
still
that.
gonna get it. You're
Are
gonna
we?
get it with Craven, Vulture.
Are we doing-
and,
oh no, not a Sony one.
Oh, you're getting the Sony one, buddy.
No, are they?
Craven.
Venom, Craven, Vulture. None of the actual Sinister Six.
No, they're doing a Sony Sinister Six.
Yes, without
What?
Spider-Man.
Why?
Yeah, Craven comes out in like
Yeah, that piece of shit that looks not like Craven whatsoever at all has nothing to do with Craven.
I'm just happy it's gonna be bloody. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna be
rated
ripping
R.
people's fucking throats out and shit.
The Craven not Hunter? Craven not the Hunter?
Yeah,
He's
Craven,
Hunter, dude.
not the Hunter.
He got lion blood in his fucking ball sack and sucked it up.
Well, fuck, this lion was getting a little too toothy.
This lion, its blood came into my penis. And
Just
now I've
gave
got,
him Lionades.
now I'm craving.
What are Lionades?
I don't know. Just
Sounds like a good sports drink. Lionade.
Lionade. Jesus. You want some Lionade?
you want some Lionades?
Lionade who?
You need to
That's,
cut it.
that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This
Yeah, we'll
wine
cut it at
is...
Lionades.
Was there anything else? Anything coming up that we're excited for? I don't think so. I think we kind of like tap movies. Oh, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. We can talk more about that next week.
Yeah.
But early reviews so far saying it's fucking sexy, violent, and
Sexy?
fucking- yeah.
I'm good.
You don't want that like
No,
bald.
it's supposed to be like because he looks like fucking gross in this.
As
he
he
looks
should.
Just
like
having sex.
well, no, it's supposed to be like him trying to get what's her name, Johnny Depp's daughter.
That's his daughter?
Yeah, in the movie.
I remember her from... What was that? from?
Yoga hosers.
Yoga
and
hosers?
Tusk.
She's come a long way.
God, I remember I just saw her in the Weekend show with her.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, that was a rough watch.
That's a shit show.
It was a shit show.
We'll review that one when it comes out.
Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Maybe
like
we'll
a
see it
month and a
together.
half.
Maybe we won't.
should.
We have to see it together. We need to see movies together.
Yeah,
Well,
we
I feel
do.
like this worked out. We all saw.
Heretic.
Oh, yeah.
I like seeing the movies with you guys.
Yeah, I do too. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
It's just got back an event. I think Nosferatu's an event.
We don't have to make it. Okay, we don't have to make it an event. We just
No. I mean, like
coordinate.
when the movie's an event, I think
Oh,
it's more
yeah.
impactful when it's a big movie that people are excited for.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, I don't know, like fucking butt fuck nowhere comes out. It's like we don't need to all go see that one together.
You guys don't want to watch Anora together?
The fuck is? Oh yeah, no, I'm okay. We're good. The Russian movie? No, we're all right. Fuck you, Vlad Putin. Fucking.
Now you're gonna have ninjas coming out.
Now we
look
got
at me.
World War III. Thanks,
Look at
man.
me.
Sorry, it's not gonna be ninjas. It's gonna be guys in fucking Adidas, fucking full tracksuits.
I heard you talking shit about
You say
Putin.
something about Putin. I'm
Hang
about to
on.
be putting this knife in your ass.
Let me fucking Russian squat on your head.
I'm part Russian. I can talk shit.
You
It's
ever had
fine.
nuts on your head? Russian nuts?
Your own nuts.
Yeah.
About to get the Arabian sandblasted, bitch.
Stop fucking playing with my feet, dude.
I'm not even touching your feet.
I think we'll.
All right,
end it
we're
there.
fucking done. Fuck you, James.
Fucking cut it. Jump.